Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Now, recently I went to the Dominican Republic, and I just thought that I'll give you a little bit of history about that country. Now, did you know that the second largest island in the Greater Antilles of the Caribbean is Hispaniola? Second to Cuba, Hispaniola, which houses the Dominican Republic and Haiti, is located between Cuba and Puerto Rico, with its northern shores being kissed by the Atlantic Ocean and its southern shores the Caribbean Sea. Cuando el ladrón Christopher Columbus llegó ahí in 1492, he found the Taino Indians inhabiting the island. The Indians, like their relatives in Jamaica and other Caribbean islands, received these strangers with open arms, but later found out that their intentions were not good. Apart from claiming the island for the Spanish and renaming it La Isla Española, Columbus and his European pirates introduced diseases and government systems that led to the demise of the majority of the native inhabitants, many of whom even took their own lives rather than living under the oppression of Columbus and his co-conspirators. They fought hard for their land and their way of life, but they were no match for Columbus, who was able to hunt them with guns and on horseback. Over the last 500 years, Dominican Republic has mostly been a Spanish territory, except for the French occupation between 1795 and 1809, the United States occupation between 1916 and 1924, and it was even controlled by Haiti between 1822 and 1844. However, in 1844, Santo Domingo, as it was then called, proclaimed its independence and has been such ever since. But this independence did not come without periods of civil unrest, coups, and even assassinations. The first president to be assassinated in the Dominican Republic was dictator Rafael Trujillo, who ruled the country between 1930 and 1961 when he was assassinated. In the military coup of 1963, President Juan Bosch was deposed. Bosch, whose presidency was endorsed by the United States, survived the bloody civil war that followed. Then, in the general elections of 1966, he was defeated by the caudillo Joaquin Balaguer. Balaguer held on to power in the Dominican Republic for the next 30 years until his term ended in 1996. Since then, regular elections have been held in the country, with the people choosing their elected officials at their own will. The population landscape of Dominican Republic has changed significantly since the first Europeans landed there over 500 years ago. Relations among the natives, Europeans, and Africans have left the country with a variety of pre-mixture individuals who are proud to claim all sides of their ancestry. Their official language is Spanish, but many who are well-traveled or educated abroad speak English as well, and there are many others who also speak French and Haitian Creole. Compared to their arm's-length neighbor, the economy of Dominican Republic stays booming, thanks to their rich agriculture, real estate, medicine, telecommunication, and tourism sectors. In fact, they have the 7th largest economy in the Latin American region and the largest in the Caribbean and Central American region. The largest gold mine in Latin America, Pueblo Vieja Mine, is located on the island. Their $7.4 billion a year tourism industry provides work and financial stability for the locals, many of whom travel from remote villages to work in the tourist areas. Their work schedule requires them to get a mandatory 7 days off each month so that they can travel home to see their families. The Dominican Republic's most important trading partner is the US, with over $12 billion in trade exchanged between the two countries each year. Their coffee, chocolate, and other agricultural products are considered to be some of the best in the world. And traveling through the country, fruit trees can be seen everywhere. Even in the highway median, there are coconut trees. And in recent years, the beauty industry has also taken Dominican Republic by storm. People from all over the globe travel there for cosmetic and other medical procedures. In fact, a gastric sleeve operation, which could cost an individual upwards of $20,000 in the US, could cost you only $5,000 in the DR. Lip surgery, breast enhancements, and buttocks enhancements and tummy tucks are favored among the tourists who travel there for cosmetic surgery. Not only do they get the procedure at what is for some an affordable price, but you also get to recover in paradise. The Dominican Republic is beautiful, with lush green mountains that kiss the sky all day long, rolling hills that fix their gaze on the ocean, and waterfalls that laugh all the way to the riverbanks. And then there are the people, beautiful people who are always so kind and willing to help a stranger out. So next time when you decide on a luxury vacation for cheap, consider traveling to the Dominican Republic. I promise you, you will not regret it.